Okay, so this is a bit of an impromptu, just a live. I said I would go live this week, and so here I am. I didn't really schedule anything. I thought I would see how my day is going and when I have some open time between clients and sessions and stuff. And I'm here now. So I do hope that you manage to catch me or maybe watch the replay. This is my last live for this year, which is quite freaky. And I basically just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on Glastonbury and how that was and how magical the place is, and talk a bit about gratitude for this year and everything that's happened and just what an amazing year it's been. So let's get into that. So basically last week I ended up booking myself to go and visit Glastonbury on a bit of a solo journey. I needed some time out just to regroup and take some time to have a look at this year as a whole. And I think a lot of us have gone through a lot of change. Myself, I'm literally like uprooted my entire life and moved to a different country, and everything changed. So like things have been a bit topsy-turvy, hectic and intense. And last week going to Glastonbury was literally one of those spaces where I felt like I was able to come home to myself. So I think what I've been feeling, and I know a lot of you are feeling that right now, just in my interactions with clients and people in general, it's like everything is a bit like off kilter, and it's almost like we have forgotten to get back to ourselves. Even in my conversations today with one of my my teachers, it was about like getting back to basics. Everything is about getting back to basics. It's about being in that space where we go back to remembering what it is that we're actually doing, who we are, and what is it that we're wanting to bring into the world. So for me, being in that space, in the energy of Glastonbury, it is complete and utter heart energy. So the minute you arrive there, and the gentleness and how everyone is, it's just so you feel like you are being held by this motherly energy. It's literally like this mother goddess energy, and she just absolutely holds you and envelops you as you walk into that space. So for me, that was really profound, because it's almost like you drive in, and the minute you get there, you just feel like someone's going, let me give you a big hug. So the energy there is so amplified. It's like on steroids, how it feels to be so held. And it's almost like, you know, when your mom holds you and she like takes your hair and she does this little thing, like I felt like that the whole time I was there. It was just so beautiful. And it allows you to almost, it cracks you open. It allows you to, in a gentle way, just open up your being, and we'll work a bit with that later, and just to be in that space of understanding that you are so utterly loved. Like even now talking about it, like going back into how I felt while I was there, it was absolutely amazing. So like if you can get there, just go. It's freaking magic. The Chalice Well, for me, the one magical thing there is that there's so much water underground. So you have the red spring and the white spring, and it basically represents the masculine and the feminine energy. But it's weird because these springs do not come out together. They're basically running like in different places. So by the Chalice Well, you have the red spring, and literally right next to it is the white spring. And the energies in these two places are phenomenally different. Like if you buy the one, you feel like this like real deep mother holding you, and the masculine energy is so much more like it's more energetic, and it wants you to move. And so it's amazing how you can just feel the difference in the water, and then being able to also drink the water, because they do give you they've got these taps everywhere with the white water and the red water coming out, and the minute that you drink the water and you're feeling the vibration, it's completely different. So when you tap into it, it's really quite beautiful. And then that energy of the tour, this big amazing structure on this top of this mound where allegedly Guinevere was held captive and Arthur had to come and save her, which I thought was so romantic and fabulous. And they didn't have to fight. It was all about just negotiating, and then basically he got her back. So that was really quite cool. But the energy up there was very much about like letting go of your shit. So as I was walking up there, I could feel like all my baggage that I've been carrying for the last 6 months since I got here, like everything just sort of falling by the wayside. So I recorded a really nice meditation while I was sat in the tour. It was a little bit windy, but I'll put it together and then give it to you guys probably during the 2 weeks that I'm on holiday now. I'll share the link. I'll load it onto my YouTube channel. But it was really quite powerful to be in that energy as well. And then also, I didn't expect much of going to the Abbey while I was there, but it was quite a magical place. And if you had looked at the 12-12 ritual that I did, being inside the energy there, I only afterwards realized that because it was where Joseph of Arimathea was buried on that plot of land, he brought Mary Magdalene over, after Jesus passed away and everything. And so he basically also brought Christianity to that area. So that where he settled was also where one of the oldest churches in the world, or the oldest Christian churches in the world, in the way that Mary Magdalene and Jesus had meant Christianity to be, was settled in this holy place there. So being in the Abbey and being in that energy of, it's almost like that Gnostic energy, that energy of like divine deep understanding that everything lies within, and that's what they were teaching. It was almost like you could feel it. And I didn't realize at the time that that's the area where he was buried. So as I was sat there, it just felt so beautiful, and it just felt so connected, like, again, going back into the heart. So the whole place for me was just absolutely magical. I'm very, very sure that I will, in due time, when the time is right, be creating a retreat for people to go there, because I can just feel myself so drawn there, and I will definitely be doing a lot more work there, just because the energy is so, it holds space for you, and the people who are there, and the goddesses and all the priestesses and everything that works there, all work with such beautiful intention that it really like amplifies the energy even more. So the whole trip also made me come back to myself. It made me look at this year. It made me look at the whole place of like, what have I created? How am I feeling about what's happened in my life so far this year? And am I saying thank you to myself for what I've created? Obviously, we're always saying thank you to the universe. We're always saying thank you to our guides. We're always saying thank you to something external. But what it showed me also is that there's a massive lack of saying thank you to the self. Okay, thank you to me, this human who's going through all this spiritual shit to try and like be in this place of like growth and consciousness and helping other people and serving and being this light worker and all that type of stuff. But it's about like, when am I going to say thanks to me? So I implore you today to really just take some time to put yourself on top of the thank you list, the 2019 gratitude list, okay? Because you have forgotten about what you have created. You have forgotten to take stock of that awesomeness. What have you given to the world? Your energy that is out there, your clients that you have served, the people that you have loved, your family that you have looked after, all of these things that you have done, all from here. So it's about really, really taking the time to just go, this is what I have created in 2019. So it's been such an emotional roller coaster for me to get back into that space of gratitude for myself. So that is my message today. It's about gratitude for yourself, gratitude for everything that you've done, and taking some time today to just say thank you to you. Okay, so really tapping into your heart and getting to there. So let's quickly do a little gratitude thank you meditation today. So I want you to close your eyes for me. I want you to just be in the space of your heart. So take a few deep breaths in. Okay, so we just go 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, hold, breathing out, and breathing in again, and breathing out again for me. And just dropping into your heart right now, visualizing yourself going into this beautiful space. I want you to move your energy with me now, all the way into the energy of Glastonbury. So we'll be there. I think today I'd like to go to the top of the tower, to be sat there, so we can look out over the lands. We can look out over the year. I want you to really just feel that beautiful heart energy that the space holds for us. The Divine Goddess Mother that lies there, the fertile soil, the beautiful water that flows under this magical place, all the love, the heart chakra of our earth placed firmly in this place. Just feeling yourself connecting to your own heart now, connecting to the heart of the earth, calling in all our beautiful guides, all the angels, your higher self, the masters, the teachers. Just allowing yourself to feel that beautiful heart energy. And just feel and see the colors around you. And now tap into yourself. You as a person, you as the human being that you are. I want you to visualize yourself on top of this mountain, on top of this hill. Looking back out over the year, I want you to look back to the start of 2019. See if you can see yourself there in the beginning of the year. What did you feel like? Who were you? I bring that vision of you all the way to the top of the mountain here. Visualize yourself standing there. What do you look like? What do you feel like? Energetically, what do you feel like? Think about all the changes, everything that you implemented, all the love that you poured into the world, all the hard work, every single moment of energy that you expanded during this long year. And see that in front of you. Think about the accomplishments, think about the perceived failures. Think about the laughter, the joy, the happiness, the tears, the pain, the suffering. Just see it all there in front of you. And from this perspective, this higher perspective that you hold right now, being able to thank yourself, your human self, for participating in this year, for creating this year, for everything that has happened. Being in complete acceptance of your own divinity. You made this all happen. All that love that you gave to people, all that healing that you just without any expectation handed out to the world, all that beautiful energy that you shared with no expectation of return. To see all of that, it is so magnificent. Kiara seliati kiano eti alaramaiti. Havia kuti neatalaya shekuria seti alarama shekutia badatia. Taking this time to feel a bit of pride today in yourself and your work, in your creations, in how you loved your family, how you loved everyone around you, and taking that energy now, putting it into how much did I love myself. And times all of that energy and love that you gave out by 100 billion, and pour it right back into your own heart. All of that love right now into your energetic being. So much gratitude for you, for who you are. Aria solo shokorasia teki ala ramasinchi ata ki ala ravase. Amiate ko hiale shetra ko tianata. Emiate ki alandraya sevatia masikuyate. So much love for you right now. And just feel yourself being held by the mother. See how she's thanking you. See yourself being held by your divine soul. Your soul is thanking you. The angels are thanking you. All the souls that you've touched this year, they're all thanking you. Kasia lara mashinta hiave. Just allowing yourself to be thankful now for you. So much love around you. And taking that love, and for today, we're not sharing it with anyone. For this moment, I'm leaving it in your heart. And I'm asking you to keep it there and let it fill your being. Love and gratitude and acceptance of yourself. So much love for you. Allowing yourself to breathe in and breathe out. And just breathing in and out again. And then opening up your eyes when you're ready. Cool. Pleasure, Colette. So that place teaches you to love you again, which is quite freaking magical. So that's it from me. That's I'm over and out for 2019. I will be going on holiday later this week, and I will be back again on the 6th or 7th of January. So just a few things. I will probably post some pics of my holiday. I will be Christmasing in the snow with my family, so I'm very excited about that. And I need you guys to send me some good vibes so that I don't break my neck skiing down a slope somewhere. It's like my least favorite activity in the world, which my family loves. So I go along willingly because I get to spend time in snow and nature. So that's all really beautiful. Stefani, I'm sending you lots of love, girl. Right, and then so I will be back. I will post in the group again. If you haven't yet booked your 2020 vision session with me, make sure that you get in there. Oh, thanks, Gorenki. Sending you lots of love. If you haven't yet booked your 2020 vision session with me, I will post the link again in the group today. If you're still thinking about joining the 3-month course that we have starting in January, get your skates on. We're starting mid-Jan, and I can't wait for that, working with the medicine wheel. It's going to be epic. I'll be making some new announcements about new work that I'm bringing out next year. Lots of new information coming through, DNA activation on my list of new services that I will be offering next year. So I'm very excited about that. There's lots happening, but for now I'm stepping back energetically and allowing myself to have a beautiful holiday. And I'm wishing you the most incredible festive season with your family, and just remember some love into you as well. And I know lots of you are giving out and spreading the love around, but just remember, bring it back again, because if it's in here, it's much easier to give it out. So thank you so much for your love and support this year. Really appreciate it, and I can't thank you enough. It's been a magical experience doing this, and I can't wait for next year. There'll be lots of new stuff that I'm going to be working with you guys. Yeah, we're going back to basics next year, so we're going to go back into the space of what are we all here to do, and who are we, and that's going to be the theme for next year, back to basics. Okay, so have a fantastic time. Oh, Lynn, thanks, darling. You as well. I'm sending so much love to you guys as well, out of my super full heart. And yeah, be blessed and keep well. Thank you. Over and out.